Tinubu sweeps APC primary in landslide as 2027 political battle lines emerge.
Well, live at the International Conference Center, Abuja, where the coalition of the results of the presidential primary is ongoing, and so far, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is leading. We had just two presidential aspirants, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu and also Mr. Stanley Osifo. And from the results so far, Mr. President is leading in the race. So let's watch out and see what unfolds at the end of the coalition. Let's find out who is going to run with the ticket. My name remains Blessing Ambrose, and this is BIM Television.
Nigeria's political landscape is heating up ahead of another decisive electoral season as major political parties intensify consultations, strategic alliances, and grassroots mobilization in what analysts describe as the beginning of a defining political contest for the nation's future. Against the backdrop of economic reforms, public dissatisfaction over rising living costs, insecurity concerns, and increasing pressure on governance, the ruling All Progressives Congress has concluded its presidential primary election, setting the tone for what promises to be a fiercely contested general election. The nationwide direct primary, which took place on Saturday, 23 May 2026, held across the 36 states, the Federal Capital Territory, 774 local government areas, and over 8,000 wards, ended with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu securing a commanding victory.
To declare President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and scored the highest number of votes is hereby declared the winner of the primary election.
The president pulled an overwhelming 10,999,162 votes to defeat fellow aspirant Stanley Osifo, who garnered 16,503 votes. The final coalition of results at the Bola Ahmed Tinubu International Conference Center on Sunday, 24th May 2026, drew governors, ministers, lawmakers, party stakeholders, and loyalists from across the federation in a show of political strength that reaffirmed Tinubu's firm grip on the APC structure.
Over 10 million presents this certificate of return. Your Excellency, congratulations.
The atmosphere erupted into celebration as the president was presented with the party emblem and certificate of return amid chants, applause, and loud endorsements from the supporters.
We are sure of victory in 2027. I present to you the symbol of our party, symbol of unity, symbol of common prosperity of this country. To you, congratulations, Mr. President.
In his acceptance speech, President Tinubu thanked party faithfuls for renewing their confidence in his leadership, insisting that his administration remains committed to difficult but necessary reforms amid
I stand with profound humility to stand again as your presidential candidate in the 2027 election.
Aimed at repositioning Nigeria's economy. The president defended key policy decisions taken since assuming office, including the removal of fuel subsidy and the foreign exchange reforms, describing them as painful sacrifices required to stabilize the economy and correct long-standing structural imbalances.
We move away from wasteful subsidy, corrupt investing, rent-seeking approach to business, unstable exchange rate, and weak infrastructure.
Reflecting on his political journey, Tinubu reminded party members of the mandate entrusted to him in 2023. The president also highlighted what he described as gains recorded in economic restructuring, infrastructure development, education financing, and power sector reforms, while admitting that challenges persist in electricity supply,
Prioritize infrastructure across street transportation, power, digital economic connectivity, housing, and irrigation as aiming for inclusive growth.
Tinubu assured Nigerians that his administration remains focused on ending estimated billing and achieving stable power nationwide. He further pointed to ongoing infrastructure projects and social intervention programs as evidence of his administration's commitment to national development and economic recovery. Meanwhile, the defeated aspirant Stanley Osifo accepted the outcome of the primary and pledged loyalty to the party, promising to work with President Tinubu and the APC leadership.
But I think God knows better and God knows tomorrow. So let's just hope on God and work as we move forward.
In the interest of unity and stability, the outcome of the primary has further consolidated Tinubu's dominance with the ruling party, while simultaneously signaling the beginning of intensified political maneuvering among opposition parties preparing for the next general election. However, beyond the celebrations and political rhetoric, many Nigerians say their ultimate verdict would depend largely on the realities of daily life, including inflation, food prices, employment opportunities, security, and the overall well-being of citizens. As the political drums grow louder across the country, attention now shifts to how opposition parties will respond in what is already shaping into another defining chapter in Nigeria's democratic journey.